Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Rome. So before we start playing today, I want to quickly answer one comment. It's about my city positioning, especially Neapolis. Why here, not farther to the south? Well, we will have to get two cities on Nile no matter what. It's just too long to cover this whole area with one city. And I want that southern city to be here. So if I moved Neapolis to one of these two tiles, which are probably the other two possible city location for the city, it would be very close then to the city I'm planning here. So there was always like the decision, is Naples gonna be close to Rome or close to the city down here? And I think by settling it here, it's right in the middle. As I was thinking about the city position before I started recording, maybe it would be a little bit better to start it here to be closer to the horses, to the hills, to get like production faster. But it's probably not a huge difference. This way we have both the plantations in range. So once we get a herbalist, that's gonna be a nice production as well. We can improve the plantation. We can improve the tobacco pretty quickly. So yeah, it's gonna be another luxury. I don't really think it matters too much if I start the city here or here. I can't change the position of this city because the only like other viable location would probably be here a bit farther to the south. But if I started the city here, then I wouldn't be able to get farms with adjacency bonuses. With the city here, I'll have these 4 farms, all with the extra yields. If I start the city here, I wouldn't be able to get a single farm with adjacency bonus. So yeah, that's about Neapolis. And then here, why I started the city on this tile, not here to have the copper in the range. I wanted to start on a hill, and I wanted to start closer to the oasis because that's the only decent food tile this city have, and I wanted to grow to like size 4, maybe 5 as soon as possible. After that we can stop. We'll be able to work all the decent tiles around the city. But if I started here, I would have to buy 2 tiles to get the oasis, and I would be losing production by not being on the city. The extra copper, the border will grow there eventually, so we won't miss it for the monopoly bonus. And the yields from copper, well, they're nice, but I don't think in this case it was worth like losing the superior city location. I really think that the location on the hill closer to the oasis was better for like the early and mid game. Okay, so that's explanation for the city locations. And what do we want to do today? We want to get philosophy and hopefully at least start working on Oracle. I'm hoping we'll just complete Oracle in this episode, but it depends on how things go, especially on barbarians, like how annoying they are gonna be. Fine. What now? I actually switched. We are not working the engineer anymore. The 3rd engineer is gonna take forever to get, so we don't have to work the guardhouse. Instead, we have the monopoly. The manufacturer here we are not working, so that's probably a good tile to work. It sped up all the production by a turn, and in case of buildings by even more than a turn. So that's that, and I think, yeah, now we can end the turn. In 34 we get the merchant. That's gonna be interesting. I'm thinking I'm gonna pop him here for a village, because there will be a road here. It's another thing I want to do today. I want to start working on roads. Well, we'll see. Let's just end the turn. Oh, and by the way, about barbarians, I'm pretty sure they can move 2 tiles even through a desert. That's why I didn't want for the worker. That should still be somewhere around here. And we saw that, I think, here, that the barbarian from this tile moved all the way down here. There was no way I would safely... I need to start healing. I'd be able to safely get that worker in the previous episode. Okay, you can get barrage, attack. Can I get a kill here? I mean, I could just do it this way. I think that's worth it. Make sure that the camp doesn't spawn another barbarian. Now, you are done with the horses. We are working that tile. And there's too much unhappiness to work the specialist slot. See, we have 3 happiness and 5 unhappiness, so that's why I can't work specialists. And that's the new mechanic from the 19th of May patch, which can be quite annoying actually, because in this case I really would like to work the market. Look that. And let's start working on the road from one side. I'm actually thinking if I want to get the plantation or if I want the road first. Unhappiness from isolation 1. Let's actually... how are we gonna do this? I think I am gonna just send both the workers to prioritize the road. And here we are doing what? We are working on the settler. Okay. Persia. We are trading. We are trading here and we are trading here. Okay. I want to get as much money as possible because I want to have enough to buy the production for Oracle. I checked the Greece and I checked all these tags. When we check the cost, it's 507 everywhere except drama and poetry, and I'm pretty sure it's Greece going this way, and it's very likely he'll go philosophy next and probably education. So I'm a bit afraid that he'll get to Oracle faster, and if he does, he'll definitely prioritize building it. So if we have to compete with him, I want to have the money to get the extra production. I'll keep checking from time to time if he's taking philosophy or not. If he's not researching it in, I don't know, 10, 15 turns, then we can just use the money for something else. But we have to make sure if he goes that way that we are already saving up. Okay, you get the council, so next... I actually should probably get the... Wait. That's a good question. What should I get? I won't be able to work the specialist, so this would give me +2 science. This gives me +1 science. Do we have barracks in the capital? No. So we won't be getting the bonus. Okay, fine, let's get the library. I want to get science to get to philosophy as soon as possible. I was just thinking maybe taking the 1 science here and 1 unhappiness reduction would be better, but since we don't have the barracks in the capital, I'll just go for the library. Okay. Go, I think. Yeah. Problem is, I don't know how expensive Oracle will be. 380, 420, something like that. A lot of money. Oh. More barbarians. Let's send this guy as well. You need healing. You need healing. I could just kill this guy, so let's do that. And we are making 80 gold per turn, so I probably don't have to micromanage roads, but on the other hand, may as well do it, right? It doesn't cost us that much time, and we need the money, so every bit of gold could actually make the difference here. So I'll probably micromanage all the roads in between the cities that we currently have on the map. 2 turns to get another settler. Okay, they're sailing. 18 turns for philosophy. You can shoot this guy. You can shoot this one. You have to go back. Nope. That's not what I want to work. This will be better. We're growing 29. I'd like to get the copper. In 3 turns, the border will grow. So I really would like to get the copper. We can't even improve marble yet. And then I would work that. But 1 extra food would save us like, what, 7, 8 turns on growth. Next. There goes Parthenon. Actually, I don't even know what Parthenon gives him. That's the one that buffs up temples and amphitheaters, I think. Return. Come on, Parthenon. That just confirms it's him going for drama and poetry. Oh, on amphitheaters. That extra science gives him philosophy even faster. But a good thing is that he still doesn't have philosophy. Every turn that he doesn't have philosophy while we are working on it gives him like less time to get the oracle then. Because if he like had philosophy at this point already, there would be no way we get oracle. Okay, you got the monument, so what do you want next? Thinking markets. You could go for wells. You could also go for shrines maybe at this point, but we don't have a shrine in our capital. We won't get anything from herbalists. We'll have cattle here. So wait, granary doesn't buff cattle, it's stable. Never mind. Council, more science. Oh, there he is. I knew that the worker will be there somewhere. You can move north. And... well, this will be super risky, but I want to send this settler here. This is such a good location. We have 3 new luxuries. Actually, 4 new luxuries. We don't have amber yet, so if we really want to, we could buy these tiles and have 4 new luxuries around one city. It's just insane. I just hope it's not gonna piss off Persia, since we don't know their location. At least, like the exact location. He is around here somewhere. What is this? Oh, that's the camp. Next. You need healing. Go. Need to get my units back. Oh, hey, Germany. Do you have embassy? Nope. How much would you pay me for coffee? 309. Would you pay me 5? Probably not. No, okay, in that case, I'll just wait until you have embassy, and then we'll try again. Sometimes when embassies are part of the deal, you can get a little bit more gold out of the deal. This could make a difference in this case, that we get 5 gold per turn for our coffee. There, now we want expertise. I was actually thinking about Liberty for some time, because the extra gold from all cities would be nice to be 10 gold per turn, and also the increased improvement rate construction is great. Even though we already have pyramids, another 25% would help a lot. Would allow us to get all the roads much faster. But yeah, this is just too good. And we want the food and culture as soon as possible. The sooner we get it, the more we get out of it, right? Oh. What's the scaling bonus? Culture when we research technology. It just shows how much I don't know progress. I have to keep checking everything over and over again. Yeah, let's go expertise. But liberty is nice. Attack. Get closer, make sure we don't lose the worker. You guys can keep working. Stop. And next. I hope we don't lose the settler to some random barbarian galley. No, get writing first, then we can get the deal. One, 2, 3. Excellent. You belong to Antwerp, but 50 influence in this case doesn't make enough of a difference, so I'll take it. And we did get the copper. Excellent. Actually, 15. There might be a world when the one extra science makes a difference. Really? 15, 14, is that... yeah? And I want to get the philosophy as soon as possible, so I will actually do this. That's one turn earlier we can start working on Oracle. 5 or 7, he still doesn't have it. I mean, it's not guaranteed he'll go for philosophy, but I'd be surprised if he didn't. Losing grasp on Vancouver, that's unfortunate. You can do some healing, you guys can start moving back. You will go this way. Sure, let's go a bit faster. What are we doing? Herbalist, that's gonna be pretty important now. I should probably start working on these plantations. We will have worker in one turn. So you know what? You can probably already go south, and this guy will take over the road. And yeah, well, can't work anything else. So guess it's gonna be the grassland that we are working. Wait. No. Also thinking maybe I will actually stick to the road, and this guy will just get me the mine. You have council. At this point, the library doesn't really matter that much. You'll get the well here. How expensive is this? 130. I think if I can just buy another worker. 300, we are making 15 gold per turn. I probably shouldn't. I'll just buy a monument in the city. You want iron. How much are you paying for 1 iron? 88 isn't horrible. Is there anyone who would pay more? Because we don't need the iron. We don't also need the horses. Maybe I should check all the saves. See if we can get maybe like 3 gold per turn for 2 iron or 2 horses. Anything around here? Nope. Okay, so you'll go this way. There has to be a barbarian camp somewhere. Okay, I'll grow the border in 5 turns. I'll just wait in which direction it grows. And this is risky. Yeah, I made a mistake here. I just messed up in the previous turn, like landing before checking if there is something on the tile, and I should have landed on this tile. Well, there's nothing around here, so unless there is like a barbarian horseman somewhere, we should be safe. Next. Yeah, no longer allow Vancouver. I'm not sure if I can do anything about that. What do you want to do with this guy? Well, first we want to get him inside our borders. So let's just start with that, then we'll see. So give me more copper. Start working on the mine. You guys keep working on the road. And well, there is the barbarian. I guess we'll stay around the city. Is this the location? Yep. Like that. Then we can pay for the monument. I'm thinking we could maybe even pay for a workboat. 140. So how long? Oh, come on. Do we need it? Let's see. 519, 527. So now Greece already has philosophy. That's 11, that's still a long time. 75%, not exactly happy. We all get those gems. I wanted to check if someone is willing to pay 98 for horses. It's probably still not enough. Let's see, 46. No, that's not enough. 42, 98. 98 isn't bad, but yeah, we need a little bit more. 81, 63. If I sold you 2 horses. Oh, you don't have money, dude. Never mind. What if I just build a workboat after the monument? That's probably the way to go. Construction project from Geneva. Build 3 shrines. Sure, we can do that. We need the happiness, so I need this plantation as soon as possible. I don't think I actually want another settler right now. I will get... It's actually a good question what I want to get. I'll get the shrine. Then I'll get barracks, that's 8. And then probably Scrivener's office and try to get the alliance with Vancouver back. And actually, wait, we don't have time for the Scrivener's office. Scrap that. We can get the settler before we get the philosophy, and then we want to start working on the oracle right away. Next. Do you have embassy finally? You do. Excellent. So now, can I get my 5 gold per return? I can. So, propose. Now we are making 20 gold per return. Sure, I'll just do some more damage. Okay, next. I'm not sure what to do with this guy. I'll send this one here. These two... Okay, let's go to Ravenna. Go. Reformation believe that it's Spain. Surprise, surprise. Oh god, we got the cattle. That's the tile that I didn't want. I guess we'll have to... Or it will have to do. What do we want to get after the console? Probably library still. Just get as much science as possible. Next. Petra is gone. I was thinking about trying to build Petra here, but yeah, I knew that it was too late. Okay, you will have to take a short break, start working on the road. Oh, hello. This camp would have caused so much trouble if you didn't spot it. How many social policies does he have? 6. Yeah. I have a bad feeling about the Oracle. Now, you have the council. How much, or how long for library? 23 turns, that is a long time. You know what? Maybe I'll get just Shrine, although you have a ton of faith and nothing to do with it. Let's just focus on the research. And he'll try to find the other camp. I doubt that the handexes were coming from this camp. I think there has to be another camp here. Okay, we got another library. Is it gonna speed things up? Every turn matters. Is it gonna go down to 4 or to 3? Probably 4. I don't think that 2 science, yeah, would make enough of a difference. But it probably makes enough of a difference that I can work this tile now. Yep. So much unhappiness. turns to finish the barracks. I guess we'll start working on it already. Where the hell is your camp? Is it this camp? Just sending the barbarians over the sea? That's quite annoying. Okay, you get your well. Now you get your library. I think it's time to send a spearman to get rid of this camp. Next. Go. Alexander ended medieval era, so was I correct? Well, he got philosophy and drama and patria. It's the only way he could enter 807, 819, 819 everywhere. Yep, he entered through education. And Alexander is officially super scary at this point. Oh, there is another camp. Okay, that's where the barbarians were coming from. This camp is gone. Excellent. Iron. 46, 13. Nope. Actually, quite a few trades we can make here. And I don't know how to write, dude. 770. Don't need tobacco. Look how much money he has. That's 11 gold per turn we can get from him. Yeah, I'll take that. That is excellent. I also should probably check Darius if we can finally get embassy. There we go. What if I just throw in, let's see, 1 iron or a horse? A horse actually is better. Wait. If I gave you 2 horses, you would give me 3 gold per turn. If I threw in an embassy and 1 iron, you would give me 4 gold per turn. This is probably the best deal I can get out of this. If I threw in 2 iron, I'd be able to get 5, but probably not what I want to do. Yeah, this will do. This will do. So where are you? Oh, I'm a bit farther north than I expected him to be. I thought he'd be... Actually, this is the edge of the map. But I still thought he'd be somewhere like behind Geneva. 6 turns for border growth. Twenty turns. I hope that in 6... Actually, wait, in 6 turns we don't have quarry. What we could do is just build a farm here. The city really doesn't have that much food. So 1 tile with at least some food will probably be useful. There are gems, excellent. How is our happiness? Much better. Go. Alexander declared war on Napoleon. It seems that Napoleon is pretty screwed. Where is his capital? Come on, dude. Get writing. What is a good thing, though, is that Alexander is quite close to Persia. So, if they start fighting, that should slow both of them down. But this war could actually mean that he focuses on units instead of the Oracle. I still have a feeling it's too late already. But actually, we saved a turn. So it's 15 turns to build Oracle. Can I speed things up? I could slow down the library. Get it down to 14. And... can I get it down to 13 perhaps? Yeah, I can. And we are missing 85 gold. We will get that. So when we are down to like 5 turns, we'll pay. And hopefully it will be enough. Now, as for research, we definitely need construction next. After that, masonry, so that we get to Colosseums. If our unique building wasn't here, I'd probably skip masonry and go for education. Now when we are down here, I probably should take ironworking. Not as much for legions, more for forge. For some of our cities, this is going to be a massive boost. And then we go education. Or we could be really greedy and forget ironworking, go engineering, and try to get Great Wall. I'll just keep an eye on engineering, on the amount of science required to get it. And if Alexander doesn't go this way, at this point, it's not guaranteed he goes engineering. I was pretty convinced that when he went drama and philosophy, he would go education. But at this point, he could just go, I don't know, steel, and could skip engineering. So if no one goes engineering, we might be able to get the Great Wall. And honestly, the only real competitor for Wonders is probably Alexander at this point. This is worth a try. If we find out that he, or that someone got engineering, let's say within next, I don't know, 15, maybe 20 turns, we'll just change our plans and probably switch back to ironworking. How many social policies? 5? Yeah, 5. Okay, next. You, my friend, are gonna complete the road. And then we build the road here. Next. Are we done with the plantation? We are, so we have 2 cities who love the king now. Most prosperous cities. I mean, not cities, civilization. How is he getting so much food? Holy moly. Ah, come on. Really? Well, I guess it's good that we spotted the Drummond before we... actually, wait. Do barbarians pillage our boats? They do, right? Let's get Herbalist. We all have 2 plantations. Think about just training worker here. I think I'll just send this guy. Okay, wait. I have to control Emmanuel. The last thing I need is him to embark and get destroyed by the Drummond. That scared me a little. Where is Angkor Here. So this could still be Greece. Do you have Angkor? No, there's someone else. You'll just sit here. We can upgrade later. Fortify. I'm not sure if this works or not. So I won't be able to destroy the stupid Drummond. I'll just wait. Better safe than sorry. Invested what, like 7 turns into the workboat, so probably better to just make sure we don't lose it immediately. Next, yeah, keep moving. What the hell? Did you see the damage? Oh. I mean, the Drummond can't just take the city. That can do a lot of damage. Okay, so that's 1 camp. I should probably leave 1 archer in the city. Next. Come on. I really shouldn't. No. Let's just play it safe. We are on 100% happiness, so 1 extra luxury wouldn't give us that much. I mean, actually we are not even working that tile. No. Let's just wait. Okay, so in 3 turns, we'll be able to start working on the marble. And in 3 turns, we'll be done with this farm. I guess we complete the farm and then we switch to the marble. You can keep moving forward very slowly. You guys will take care of this Hendex first. Just keep going. 8 more turns. So 3 turns before we want to pay. If we lose the Oracle, I hope it's before I pay. Maybe I'll actually pay on 6 turn. I'm not sure for how long I can pay. Yeah, I think I'll pay next turn. Should have paid next turn. Okay, so if I work it, we are not starving somehow? How is that possible? Still 3 turns. It does make a difference here. And growth is still ridiculously slow, so it's probably better just get all the production. After the library we can get a market, then barracks, maybe barracks first. You're now making 31 gold per turn. Okay, barracks first, then market, then granary, then shrine. We'll see about herbalist because I may want to build the Colosseum before that. Okay, next. And I hope this wasn't a mistake. I wanted to like be sure that I can pay for the production, that I'm not too late. But this was probably too early, and with how close we are with the... or with how close Greece can be to completing the Oracle. If you lose it, damn. Let's kill this guy. This one. There we go. Barracks into... That's a good question. Probably don't want to build Scrivener's office here. Could just go for walls. Let's go shrine. Not sure if I want the granary though. The city is already growing way too fast and I don't know what to do with all this population. Let's go walls after shrine. And you, my friend, will have to hide. Maybe work here. Do we have a unit that could perhaps move the Ansim, like a ranged unit? Okay, we can lock this tile. 1 turn to complete herbalist. After that, council. No, we will start working on the. How is it called? What's this thing called? Quarry. Next. Yes! I didn't even want to mention the Oracle on the previous turn. Just they won't want to jinx it. Holy crap. I'm so sure that Greece is like 1 or 2 turns away from completing it. So I guess they got our library and we got their oracle because this is such a steal. This gives us engineering. Actually, it was enough to guess all the way to engineering. Holy moly, this should... actually, there are 2 people who already have engineering now. 495... 519... 527... It's not guaranteed that someone who got engineering is working on the Great Wall. If you lose Great Wall, so be it. It's not as important as the Oracle, because the amount of culture and science it gives is just ridiculous. Okay, let's get the iron working. I want forges, and then we can go education and get Oxford as soon as possible, so we get the scientist. They're 5 turns away from the merchant, so we get the merchant, and then I probably switch to library, so we get the scientist. Once we are done with the Great Wall, what else is there? We need School of Philosophy, but I also need like Colosseums, so that all our cities that are gonna build it will have the bonus. There it is, 750. When you check how much we are making every turn, you can see how insane the bonus is. When we compare it to a free tag from a great library, we would get, if we get the Great Library, it would be a military theory, I think, or one of these 3. And the cost was 213 science for these tags. Maybe at that point it was a little bit better because not that many people had it. So let's say 270, 250, 270, something like that. So that's the free science you get for a Great Library. And Oracle gives like 3 times that much, plus it gives the same amount of culture, plus the yields from the Oracle. It gives scientist point, and it gives happiness, and a free temple. This is just so ridiculous. It's so much better than the Great Library. And we managed to build it somehow. I still don't believe that he somehow pulled it off. But that's the lesson from not getting the Great Library. This time I really focused on micromanaging, saving every turn, like that 1 turn that we managed to research philosophy faster thanks to switching from copper to iron, things like that. Okay, excellent. So I think we are done with this episode. Hopefully we'll be able to continue in this manner in the next episode again. The Great Library would be great. And yeah. As usual, I hope that you like this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.